case of fire, there are a couple of ways to exit this room. You have two doors, and in either case, if you turn left and then take a right out the exit and go straight outside, or you can take a right and go down to the farther exit and also take the exits directly out. In either case, please move far enough away from the building. Secretary, take the roll.
Charles Duran.
Here.
Elizabeth Ballard. Peter Falk here. Kathleen Sarno.
Here.
Lori Longy. Nicholas Lefakis. Charles Ladd.
Here.
Ron Gregory. Alan Dryden. Dominic Limo.
Here.
Vacancy of commission members absent. Dominic will be sitting in for one of them.
Anyone.
Pick one. Pick one.
Take
Pick
a
one.
pick. First is public hearings, and the secretary, please, what we will do, let me explain first. It's a public hearing, but it really only takes one application, but there are 5 applications separate, really, that we have to go with. But the secretary will read all 5, and we will count them as really, when you give your presentation, you can combine all of them rather than giving 5 separate talks. And however, when we vote, we'll vote on the 5 separate, which we have to do. Is that understood? Okay. So if the secretary will now take the roll for the public hearing and read the legal notice, or vice versa.
Charles Duran.
Here.
Elizabeth Ballard. Peter Falk here. Kathleen Sarno.
Here.
Lori Longy. Nicholas Lefakis. Charles Ladd.
Here.
Ron Gregory. Alan Dryden. Dominic Limo.
Here.
And for the public hearings, Dominic Lamb will be sitting in for the absent commission.
The Enfield Planning and Zoning Commission will hold public hearings on Thursday, August 9th, beginning at 7 p.m. in the Enfield Room, Town Hall, 820 Enfield Street, Enfield, Connecticut, concerning the following. Public hearing 2762, special use permit for before and an after-school child daycare program at Hasville Memorial, 68 North Maple Street, map 83, lot 157, ERFC applicant, Town of Enfield owner. Public hearing 2763, same thing, Eli Whitney School, 94 Middle Road, map 74, lot 52. Public hearing 2764, same thing, Henry Barnard School, 27 Shaker Road, map 64, lot 61. Same thing, 2765, Enfield Street School, 1318 Enfield Street, map 19, lot 59. Same thing, public hearing 2766, JFK Middle School, 155 Raffia Road, map 68, lot 149. This notice was published in the Journal Enquirer on July 26, 2012, and August 2nd, 2012.
The applicant, give a presentation, please.
Your turn.
It's your turn.
Okay. We appreciate, first of all, the special meeting. We are looking to have permission for building use.
Okay, will you give your name and address, please?
I'm
I should have
sorry.
asked
My
you.
name is Claire Hall. I represent Educational Resources for Children on 50 Post Office Road in Enfield.
Okay, now continue.
Okay. We are applying for a special building permit use to operate our after-school programs for before and after school at 5 schools, 1 middle school, which is JFK Middle School. The schools include Hazardville, Eli Whitney, Henry Barnard, and Enfield Street School. We will operate at the schools, the elementary schools, from 7 in the morning until school begins, and then resume providing services directly after school at all the school buildings until 6 o'clock p.m. We'll operate from Monday through Friday. One school is being designated as a main center for vacation time. That school will be Enfield Street School. That way everyone can join in one building. That building will operate from 7 in the morning during vacation until 6 o'clock p.m.
When you say vacation, you mean the school year
School
vacation?
vacation, when school is closed.
It's not the summertime.
No, The summertime is a whole separate entity. But this is when the school building closes. The school is closed because of vacation time, or they may close because of in-service days. For example, we will open on voting day, where it normally is closed. So we will not open on federal holidays, however.
As you read in your packets by Jose's letter dated the 24th, respective fire marshals have said they are satisfied with all 5 schools. Nothing from the police, but I think the health department probably will be checking it out. Has the health department been involved? 3
schools are already licensed with the health. 2 schools they're inspecting on August 28th.
Okay, and that dealt with lead inspection also?
That's correct.
Right, okay. I believe in the conditions on all of them, it is mentioned about the 2 schools, Hazardville Memorial and Eli Whitney, which will need further approval.
Okay.
You also have to get state license.
Mr. Ballard.
After
Yes.
they're approved.
That is, once it is approved, a license is issued.
Liz
in a
Ballard.
couple of days.
Okay.
Joe Bosco.
Will you, or do you have licenses for Henry Barnett?
Jackie
West Street
Bosco.
and Middle?
Yes, I do.
For all 3. Other questions from the commission?
I assume that the town council agreed to all this? You got
Yes.
your lease agreement?
Yes,
Board
agrees.
of Education agreed to all this, and they're happy?
Everybody's in agreement.
You have a signed lease, I think,
We have
under
a
the
signed
first
lease,
one.
yes.
He didn't
10-month
include it
lease,
to
is that
save
It's a
a few
10-month.
trees.
So every year it's renewed, you have to renew your lease every year.
Yes.
It's, the only thing I found was that, and I called the office, is item 3, the conditions, which got explained to me. She has, it's 5 years to comply, but that, as I was explained, to talk later to Barbara, that's the standard for new construction, that the person has 5 years to comply, to complete whatever they're doing. If you look at any of the other approvals we've given, that it's 5 years by state law. Although she doesn't have 5 years, because probably the health department and the state wouldn't let her in there.
We will open on the 4th of September with licenses.
I found that strange in this type of lease, but Barbara explained it to me.
And on the timing of this, after the public hearing is closed and we vote, this doesn't become official for so many days, right, like 15 days?
Yes.
For an appeal period?
Yes, and the special permits would have to be done, and
I only bring that up because I'll be on vacation from 17th through the 27th,
17th.
so I don't know when these have to be
27th.
signed.
You said you're opening the 28th?
We're opening on the first day of school, which is September 4th.
Oh, perfect, we have plenty.
Okay.
Unless,
we take a vote and designate someone else to do it, I
was gonna
don't
say,
know.
who does it in this, who's this active? Oh, my God. Not a problem.
The second, I don't know, second vice or
We'll figure it out.
yeah, I could go. Liz could sign, she's been a secretary before, so she'd know what she's looking for.
Okay.
So the lead won't bother your opening?
Yes, it will.
You won't be able to open in the 2 schools?
All the
with lead
work
inspection?
is completed. We just had to get the Department of Health to come back in to do the final inspection, and that's the only date they had available.
Okay, all Jose had was that your inspection was in progress at
Yeah.
Hazardville.
It was
But that's
completed
done.
last week. It's
Okay.
all finished. All the work is done, everything is done. It's just waiting for the
For
Board
the-
of Health to come in.
Yeah.
The Board of Health or the state?
State.
The state is
Well,
short-handed this time of year.
It's
That's why
very,
they
very
designated
difficult
the
to get it
28th.
scheduled.
Yes.
I guess it's tough to get anything from.
Yes.
Will they allow you to
Yes.
open without their approval? or-
Yeah.
No, but it
No.
is scheduled, and we opened 3 at this time last year.
Yeah. Shouldn't be a
Okay.
problem.
So we're gonna get it open.
Okay. Anything further you want to ask? Then, hearing none, the chair will entertain a motion.
Are we in a public hearing?
Close the public hearing?
Yeah.
I will, thank you very much. I'll close public hearing 2762, 2763, 2764, 2765, and 2766. Now the chair will entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve public hearing number 2762, special permit for before and after school child daycare program at Hazardville Memorial School with 4 general conditions. Are we going to vote on each one?
Each one,
or do you want me to
Charlie?
do-
If so, I'll second if you're waiting for a second.
Fine.
You want to mention the memo,
Any-
Jose's memo, the date?
Yeah,
Okay, as stated in Jose Geiner's memo dated July 24th, 2012.
okay, and the motion's
I
made,
seconded it,
seconded.
yeah. You want to do one at a time, right, Charlie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And any discussion? Hearing that, I'm sorry.
I think it's a good idea what they're doing. There's a real need for that.
It's an excellent idea.
educational resources.
And
The fact that the town went along with it, agreed to let you use their facilities, it makes it much easier on the kids and on the parents,
Yeah.
because they're already there, it's the same building.
it's especially, right, especially easy on the parents and the kids don't have to run all over town. Okay, any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Unanimous.
Make a motion to accept public hearing 2763 to approve special permit for before and after school child daycare program at Eli Whitney School with the 4 general conditions as stated in Jose Geiner's memo dated July 24th, 2012.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Those opposed? It's unanimous. There's no abstentions and no opposition.
Make a motion to accept public hearing 2764, special permit for before and after school child daycare program at Henry Barnard School with the 4 general conditions as stated in memo from Jose Geiner dated July 24th, 2012.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? It's unanimous.
Make a motion to
Favor.
accept public hearing 2765, special permit for before and after school child daycare program at Enfield Street School with 4 general conditions as stated in Jose Geiner's memo dated July 24th, 2012.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? It's unanimous. No abstentions.
Make a motion to accept public hearing 2766, special permit for after-school child daycare program at JFK Middle School, 155 Raffia Road, with the 4 general conditions as stated in Jose Geiner's memo dated July 24th, 2012.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? It's unanimous. No abstentions.
Great program.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much
good
for all
luck.
your
Good
support.
luck. Yep, good
Appreciate
luck.
it.
Luck with it.
Thank
The
you.
approval was given because it's a benefit to the parents of the town and to the students of the town.
Yeah, it's an educational facility used for educational purposes.
That's true.
Thank you, and thank you for
Thank
the
you.
special meeting.
That's weird.
We have had a second hearing. Cheryl, I've heard that you want to take a 5-minute break. No?
I didn't hear, she's asking a question.
Yes?
It has to, this one has to adjourn.
Yes, okay. Well,
Oh, we have
the
to
chair,
adjourn.
I'm sorry, thank you. Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
We stand adjourned. You want to take a 5-minute break, or you want to continue?
No, let's
Continue.
just go.
Okay.
Get her done.
Because we couldn't add to an agenda, so I did agree to having a second special meeting, and I guess just to check, was this in time at the town clerk's office, 24 hours?
Yes,
And was the permission from the square obtained?
yes,
So you have both
Yes.
24-hour notice, and so we're legal?
yes.
Okay.
That's always.
Then I will open special meeting number 2 for August 9th at the for the Enfield Town Planning and Zoning Commission, and I don't know, we've already had we'll just have a call to order. We've already had the pledge. Secretary, please take, this is it's not a public hearing. This is a special use permit.
Site plan.
Site
Site
plan.
plan review, I'm sorry. And so just take the roll call.
Charles Durin.
Here.
Elizabeth Ballard. Peter Falk here. Kathleen Sarno.
Here.
Lori Longi. Nicholas Atakis. Charles Ladd.
Here.
Ron Gregory. Alan Dryden. Dominic Limo.
Here.
I'm still on vacation, so I gotta get together. Site plan reviews for a car show to be held at the Enfield Square outside near the Sears store at 90 Elm Street. On your desk, Jimmy has provided a map of where it's going to be. The site plan is there. This is to be on Sunday, the 26th, from 9 to 3. There are no food, beverages, or merchandise to be sold during the event. The proceeds benefit the Enfield Food Shelf. And I guess, are you here to present what?
I am, yes.
Okay, if you
Yes.
want to go along with that, please,
Sure.
for us.
My name is Norman LeBlanc. I'm from Trantolo and Trantolo. We put this event on last year for the food shelf. We did it right here on North Main Street. We shut down North Main Street. We did the car show for the food shelf. It was very successful. We did have one person in the back that complained, so we decided to move it to the square. So
That's why you didn't need, that's why you needed administrative approval on that particular item, because it's not a given. The site plan review comes from, I'm sorry, the administrative approval comes from a site plan review or a presentation by the planner to us, and that's really what you're doing. And the commission may or may not approve his signature. In other words, sometimes they want to have a site plan review. So any administrative approval isn't automatic. It is automatic if you do the exact same thing in the exact same place in the exact same way for as many years as you do it. If you change something, if you move even 2 or 3 feet, or you add something, a table or a program, then it's got to come back. Or the planner tells us about it, and we'll say whether you come back or not. We've had some that have changed, and they do come back. They have to come back because they have changed. 4th of July came in years ago. They don't basically change anything, so that's been administratively approved for years. I don't know if you had one last year or not. You probably, did they have?
Did you say
we
you
had car,
one?
yeah, we had the car show.
Was it
We did. We,
Was it
Was it
approved?
approved?
no, we went through Dan Vendigny. He did everything
Well, it should have come down through here, but that's,
because I was told nothing was required. There was no permit required. There was no fee. There was
well,
nothing.
well,
Other than the law,
Okay.
there's no real requirement there.
So
other than that, that's really just to come in, and really, our job is public health, safety, and the welfare. Now, any questions for him? The only thing I do is location. You're right up against where you have marked out,
yep.
you're right up against the internal road.
Yes.
I don't know if that's going, Sunday, I don't know what the traffic is in there on that road. I know that road
I've
is pretty
spoken with
busy.
the square about that, and I talked with Sergeant Santinella, and what we're gonna do is, we're gonna cone off at that intersection right by Sears, by the automotive, so cars
Okay,
won't be
hold on.
allowed through there in both
Okay, that'll
ways.
be a condition then.
Okay?
You see, we didn't get you notified, or talked to Santinella, but he didn't get back to her.
He's on vacation, so
Okay.
I've spoken with him last week before he went on vacation.
So you're calling off the exit down by the back exit to Sears, it goes out onto Freshwater?
As you come off of Elm Street, right by the mobile station, we're gonna cone that section off right there.
Oh, so they won't be able to do the
They
road?
won't be able to go in either way.
Oh, good.
Only the show cars.
So
will be able to
no
go in.
through traffic while
No
you're
through
there.
traffic at all.
That makes
Okay,
sense,
so
yeah.
you're coning off Well, there used to be a stop sign, I don't know if there is anymore, that was
stop-
the other
nobody
part.
stops anyway.
No, that's why.
There's a slow down sign.
Don't matter.
Okay, so there's a
You're gonna have to
cone,
turn into the parking lot, not the road that goes around, right?
Correct, yeah.
oh, you're not,
There's a roadway that goes down
There's a
through the
driveway
Right.
parking
to the
lots,
parking
that
lot,
comes out by Ruby
Then
Tuesday.
there's a roadway
That'll be open.
inside, they're coning that off.
Right, yeah, that makes, you're
Well,
gonna
wait
come
a
in, when you take a left, you're gonna stop, you can't take a left.
Can't take a left, you can go
Right.
straight.
Come in here and
Yeah,
you
that
can go
makes
down
sense.
here. but
I
can't
got
go
you.
this way.
you mean you can't take the outer road around?
Correct.
Correct,
It's the outer road you're coning off?
yes.
And are you gonna cone it off back down by, the freshwater brook, that's the other end at Sears?
Yes.
By, where
By
it
the
goes
Sears
out?
Automotive.
It'd probably be over
Well,
here.
which
Right here,
one?
John.
Oh, up here?
Top one.
Up the top one, okay. Will you label that on the map, please, so that we have one on,
Right on. All right.
it'll have to be on file.
Sears is right here,
Yeah,
so they'll be able to come in this way, so they're closing the road right here.
all right, so they're coning off here.
Yeah. And over here, where you come in off Elm Street, they're
This
coning it
way?
off here.
Okay,
Oh,
you
no, it's
wanna-
actually over
So
here.
if people wanna go to Penny's or something, they can't come in that way.
No, they can't.
Well,
Yeah,
they
it
can,
could-
but they can go around the backside.
Target or whatever.
They can come in front of, they can come
They can
parallel.
come down the
to
side,
Right.
down the front of Sears.
Right, but they can't go up into that upper parking lot. or
Okay, will
northern
you check
parking
with
lot.
him to see that that's where the place?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure, have him initial it, I think.
Huh?
Are the Trantello girls gonna be there?
They probably will be, yes, they'll be dressed in their poodle skirts.
Here and here?
Yes, they'll be able to still run parallel.
Would you initial that for her, please?
Sure.
Have her initial it, have him initial it.
Her, my hair's not that long.
No, 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 I,
Or her,
okay.
You work for Trantello and Trantello?
I do,
I thought you worked for TSI.
I did for 6 years, and I've been with Trantolo for 5 years.
Okay, now, now how about that other parking section there? Because you're only over in,
We're using that northeast corner, that's it.
oh, so will the people that are visiting that be allowed to park in that section?
As far as, are you saying the spectators?
Yeah, yeah. In other words, you've got some parking that'll.
Well, I can't say one way or another, because if somebody over in front of Target sees the cars over there, they're gonna walk over.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
don't
say.
think you
Oh,
can-
no,
can't
no,
say.
no, I'm just wondering if you
But
get
people
cars
come just for
driving
that,
through
would be
there.
Parking up in that end.
Show cars only are gonna be parked there,
Yeah, okay.
okay?
And how do you, how would you, are you going to have that lined off with tape or something? These red lines, where the red lines are?
Yeah,
How
I
are you
can
gonna-
close off all the entrances, that's no problem.
Well,
No.
the cars will be a line by itself. As you
Right.
line up your cars, that'll
All
block
right,
anybody
all
from
right,
coming
okay,
through.
Okay.
Charlie, you want to write up I got a condition I wrote, or you just want, I wrote something if you want to add to it, if you want to hear this?
No,
up to you.
because I think what we're gonna do is require the 4 standard conditions, which are always there.
How about the cones, I meant, where to put the cones?
Yeah, they will go on there. That should be one of the
You want me
conditions.
to read something to you, see if you want?
Also conditions, just let me finish,
Yep.
conditions for the approval from the fire marshals or the fire marshal, and also approval from the police department. I don't care who it is.
Okay.
And that should be part of your approval, is the conditions. What have you got?
I wrote, well, for the cones, I wrote something, cones on the north end of the service road with no east traffic, cones on the north end of Sears Automotive Center, no north traffic. And that
Okay,
would stop
fine.
anything
Yeah,
from coming
that's-
around.
Right,
Can you
right.
Okay.
read that again, Donna?
Cones on the northeast end of the service road. So that would stop any traffic to the east.
Right.
And then cones on the north end of the Sears Automotive Center, and that would stop any traffic going to the north. So that would
Okay.
block off that whole back.
Thank you.
So, do you have any problems with the conditions? The standard conditions, let me read them to you, if those are on this. Where are we? They're the same ones as would be.
Just have to have one of those signed special permit things also that I have to sign?
Site plan, but,
So I don't have to sign anything?
no, but you have to vote on it once you vote on it. He has to agree to the conditions once you vote on it.
This general conditions, one is the approval become effective upon the filing of special use zoning certificate signed by the commission secretary in the office of the town clerk.
I guess that's not
No,
required.
site plan review.
I'm sorry, well, site plan review, well, don't we require, no?
There's
Okay.
no signing of anything for site plan.
Oh, I'm sorry, all right. Then, thank you for, okay, I wasn't ready for this one. Then really, then there's not, it's just approval of the police and fire department and the cones.
So three
Yep.
conditions.
3 conditions, any problem?
That's easy.
Okay.
Judy, is there a fee for this?
Yes,
Yes,
There is a fee?
you're
Yes.
reviewing it now.
Okay, are you making, is Trantolo and Trantolo making a
We're not
profit?
making a dime, this is all for the food
All for the
shelf.
food shelf? Is there, and I don't know, this is a question, is there any way you can waive that for, so to get more money to
we
them?
do for a
Okay.
nonprofit, but
No.
Okay, that's fine.
We do it for nonprofit.
if you're a nonprofit.
Enfield Food Shelf is a 501c3, they're nonprofit.
But they're not,
I know,
they're
but
not
the
holding the
fine-
event, though, you are, right?
Yeah, you're not holding, they're not holding the event.
The
That's the- yeah.
sponsor is Trentolo and Trentolo.
Correct, so they're
We're
holding.
sponsoring it, we're sponsoring it.
Correct.
So,
Next.
Next
If you
year.
ever do it again,
There
a
is
different
a-
location, have the food shelf, but even the food shelf paid for theirs for site plan review when they did,
They did.
their trailer.
They did. Yeah, they
and
did.
they,
The only
they
reason
were
I'm
in charge
asking
too?
is-
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, well, then that's standard, so.
The only reason I'm
okay.
asking is because there was no fee or anything involved last year.
Okay, and then the chair will
Tom Green.
entertain, we will close site plan review, what's the number?
1562.
Yes.
1562, oh yes, I see it, thank
Make a
you.
motion to accept site plan review 1562 for the car show to be held at the Enfield Square outside area of Sears Store, 990 Elm Street, for the Enfield Food Shelf with 3 conditions.
Approval of comments from the fire marshal, comments from the police
No,
department.
not comments, approval from the fire
Approval
marshal.
from the fire marshal, approval from the police department, and cones on northeast side.
North end.
North end of Service Road, and cones on north end of Sears Automotive Center. I thought you said northeast.
As noted.
Yep,
Okay?
those are nothing.
And you don't have a
Okay,
problem
do I have a
with
second?
Second.
Motion's made, seconded. Any discussion? Again, it's a worthy project. I'm
Yeah,
pleased that it was able to be held tonight, because otherwise we would have another
appreciate
meeting
it.
which you go against.
and
And
the
luckily,
soup, they need
by
help
the
over
time I
the food
found
shelf.
out, but luckily by the time I found out about it, we had the 24-hour legal notice to be able to give.
All in favor?
So all in favor?
I
You have to have a.
Opposed?
I
No
do have one
abstained?
quick question before everybody.
Motion to,
Okay. I want to do other car shows in the same proximity for the Enfield Police Explorers.
different application.
Really?
Yes,
Same
ma'am.
process.
Yes, sir. Same process.
Same fees, everything's the same?
Yes, sir.
Even though it's in the same, so this is not approved for an
Well,
ongoing
no, I don't
event?
know.
Oh, I think that's what he means, yeah, when you mentioned about doing the same thing in the same place.
Probably should ask Jose.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go
That's a
over
good
with
question,
Jose.
though,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ask Jose when he comes back.
Okay.
so you're doing the same thing, just giving the money to
Just
somebody
different,
else.
just a different charity.
Wait a minute,
Hold
we
up.
have a motion to adjourn?
Hold on, Kath.
Hold on,
Kath.
Kathleen.
Kathy made the motion.
Let me close, oh, we did close,
Second.
okay. Yes.
I second
Please
it.
second
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, I did, yep.
Both of us did.
No.
Okay.
All in favor? Okay, we stand adjourned. Now,
Okay, thanks, Kevin.
you can, now have a discussion.
All right.